with us from Fort Worth, Texas, today at Amon G. Carter Stadium, and we will see who comes out victorious in the Lockheed Martin Armed Forces Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Army Black Knights offense will get first crack at it today. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense comes out first time they've had the ball today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, the offense is being aggressive here in their opening possession, trying to throw the ball in the first 2 plays. They went incomplete first down, and now they take a sack on second down. This is not going to script, and they understood it was going to be a challenge against this defense. And I love the fact that they're going to be aggressive trying to throw, but the execution has got to be better.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll leave it with him. Running into the open space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground with the single back.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Now he's looking to throw it. Got the quick pass. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, that's one that DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. The Black Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Here on third down for this offense. From the gun, running back gets the give. Putting together a real spurring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Wade. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle, it's Wade. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Looking to the big tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Gets it to him on the screen. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. Can the D deny them on second and goal? He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He steps and powers and works his way, and they finally get him down at the 2. And they've been able to get within 2 yards. Now will they try to throw it in for the score? Trying to barge their way in. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you've got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollock.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
He's looking to pass. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop. Notre Dame backed up in the shadow of its own goal post, looking for room on first down. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's got the tight end. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. It's a running room. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Irish. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Throws to the wideout. And it falls in completely. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. They're dealing with a second and long. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And a miss missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Black Knights will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes a move. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had a much better field position this time around. Makes the catch. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He'll get rid of it. And that one would have been picked off if he could have stayed in bounds, and the quarterback will live to tell about it. Backed up now, here's second and long. Handoff to the lone back.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Black Knights are facing third and inches. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. To the ground with the back. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Release to the back. The short hands, it's Flowers. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Black Knights have this offense rolling. They'll try the run. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. They're setting up the screen. At the 40, there he goes. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. The give to the back. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Black Knights had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Looking for the goal line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Army! The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good. And after the extra point was good, it's even Steven here in the 2nd quarter. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn. And that's That's what we just saw in that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here and they're executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Gives it on the option. Getting that push. They pick up a 4 out to the 26. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Irish send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Spears. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick completion to the right. Turning it on. Past the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Black Knights.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here come the Irish back on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Going right to work up top. Safe completion on the screen. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Now on 1st down from the 28. This time they'll go to the running game. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Rides to back and leaves it. Oh, what a move. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick completion on the out route. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. And guys with the empty backfield on 2nd and short, might they take a shot here? He's got his man. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Got his man on the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Irish trying to strike gold in this red zone trip. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got him. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Rushes on him. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. They want to continue this long drive. 9th play coming. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, hard not to enjoy the pageantry and the meaning of this great game. And, of course, it helps to have had ourselves an eventful first half in the Armed Forces Bowl. And, yes, football is a game of inches, but, man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the second half of the Armed Forces Bowl.
The Black Knights will kick it off to start the second half. And he passes on the touchback. Here it comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half, and that's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down. Let's go make a statement to start this second half. We're here, we're ready, we're going to do some damage.
And here's the thing. They're in this bowl game because they're explosive on offense. It takes only one play. There's still lots of football left to be played. If they get
Speeding down the left side. At the 30. He's at the touchdown, Notre Dame. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got it set up on the outside. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Finds the tight end.
I think that time offensively you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
Finds his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Black Knights have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. Oh, he's got some space. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Just keep slinging it. With the catch, it's Wade. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. It's complete to the left. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. And the Black Knights trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. Touchdown, Army! Fired in from the red zone for the score. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly complete. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. 1st down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Defense is all about creating negative plays. And he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off. He takes off and gets a positive gain.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Jocelyn. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They picked up a couple of 1st downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Got enough for the 1st down. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. Notre Dame will come to the line after that huge gain and try to keep the momentum going.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy...
Touchdown, Fighting Irish! Great job by the back on the option. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Wants to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the knee.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. If the intended target was not open, that's why that one fell incomplete.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The throw to the outside is complete. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And after that strong play on 1st down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. Power ahead. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Irish! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Boom. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Power football with the run. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Back to pass. Quarterback moving. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing bad passes with that pressure.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw again. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Takes the handoff. It's Flowers. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. And the Black Knights in the hurry-up. The RPO, it's complete. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the chain. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got him downfield. Flying down the left side. He's at the top. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. If he can keep putting together games like this, he might have a shot at Brady Quinn's career touchdown record of 95. All the great quarterbacks the Irish have had, guys like Joe Theismann, John Heward, nobody's even close to that.
Yeah, and that's crazy to think about being in that kind of a company. And Notre Dame's always been a good running team. But when they find quarterbacks that have great quarterback play, then I think they start to take off to that next level. And so far, he's showing that here today.
Just enough there to get it to the 25. Up of 2.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Leaves it with the back. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Wide open downfield. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. The Black Knights are marching down the field. Under fire. That's reeled in. It's Spears. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Complete to the right. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Tight end finds a soft spot. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being in the booth. Loved covering these football games. And I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man. Let's just keep loving on it.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Hunt is on its way. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to...
He's got it down the right side. Defense on skates that time, and finally drag him down at the 42. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. And the Black Knights come to the line in the hurry up. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Keeps looking downfield. On the run, deep down the right side. Touchdown, Black Knights! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays. And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, and now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and